here, guys, are ready to do battle between the New England Patriots and the New York Giants. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Storm coming.
Bro, you think I'm a grown-ass man, nigga?
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
What's up? Automatic.
I'll have it. Oh, shit.
That nigga, that weird.
That nigga sound like Rob a little bit.
You built like Rob, too.
Damn.
Chill.
That is trash as fuck.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
I said 9.
Oh, I thought you said 9. I'm like, what the fuck?
Somebody nigga said. Don't shoot it.
That nigga finna turn around.
Down the.
A play fake, and it's Darnold. He's got his man on the crossing route. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
I'm behind you.
Open the door.
A first carry for Trenton Cannon.
Oh.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Oh, yeah. He all the way to the right. Let's get the fuck
So
away
into
from
Pat's territory now.
God
Here's first
damn,
and
that nigga
10
don't
at the 42-yard line.
Where he at?
Man, he over there. He far.
Oh,
that nigga don't.
That nigga is coming. Wait, watch me. That nigga coming. He right here.
Yep.
So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air.
What's your kill ratio?
And I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of point scoring in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because if they turn into a shootout, that means your offense has to keep pace.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
I ain't gonna make
Piecing
that
together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you know, how you guys gonna come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
Down that nigga.
Darnold from the red zone now. Dancing to his left. This one caught by Crowder. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage, but now, in this situation, the field is really Jets' partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that'll be pinpoint here.
So I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
Oh, it's a... Oh! Who is shooting me? Come get me, bro. I drop. Some niggas to the right.
You get shut up like that, bro?
Another shot from the 9 on second and goal.
That nigga was a storm right there. You shouldn't even be.
On second down, this is Cannon. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. They lost 4 there, and it's third down. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on third and goal?
Man, that nigga waiting for me.
Here we go.
This nigga to the right. Fuck them niggas.
Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball. Mike 27. Mike 27. Mike 27. Lady, check me out. Check me out. Hey, orbit. Check Mike 27. I smell fear in that offense.
Oh, I can't ever run this bitch.
From the gun.
Oh.
And it's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
I was so close.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Down one.
And Bailey able to knock it through. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Weirdo. I think y'all good now. The dude about to do y'all was doing it was a flash over there. Oh, no, he right there. He right there. He right there. I don't know where he went. He's straight down. He's straight down. Fuck.
Ready? 125. Green, come on, easy.
Oh, sniper. You might have to leave more.
They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. And he will force his way forward for a yard or two, but I have a good feeling this will be coming back. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Yeah. Oh, this one real close. He about to rock. Right in front. Fuck!
Damn.
Hey, that was a good try, bro. Damn.
I was half a step in this.
We was in the wrong spot, bro. We was in a bad spot.
I missed the storm by half a step, bro. Literally, I'm at the edge of it. Fighting with that other nigga from Stormwatch, man.
Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys.
Yeah, that's why I got in the storm. Nigga had got right behind Munch. He didn't even see him.
We're going to build from the inside out. If you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing.
I know
here.
I did.
They're actually playing in the offensive backfield.
I would have made it.
Not necessarily
I
just
was
playing
I was right at the line, bro. Like. I was right at the line, like half a step blue. They made me that right at the edge. That's true.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run this option. And a productive gain out to the 14 after starting at the 7. It's a gain of 7.
Storm been real trash to a nigga today. I ain't gonna cap. That's tough. Another top 5, bro. No wins today.
3rd and long for Winston. And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down. Olivier Vernon. It's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign. And he's able to get it out of there. This is a pretty good kick.
I was in that bitch for 2 seconds.
The return there, call it 13 yards. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cannon. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. We know this offense, they're built around passing the football. That time, the running game didn't suit them so well.
Not so well, but they have to do it every so often. You have to be able to control the pass rush a little bit, make them somewhat hesitant before they come and get your quarterback. At least have the illusion that you have a running game.
Bullshit,
No boy, nigga. That nigga.
Crazy though.
That nigga PlayStation and turned off.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
What makes you say they think, bro?
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I can't believe
Darnold and the Jets come up 3rd and long following the sack.
Bro. I'm just a good game, bro.
3rd and long, it's Darnold.
I
Trying to
know
lay
my
one
gun
up
had to
deep.
go down, bro. This morning I was killing.
And that is incomplete.
I was straight. Yeah.
On 4th down on now is the lefty Ryan Allen to punt.
Toting that thing.
See, that'd be the opposite
He only
when we
punted
play
twice
with
in the win last week as he gets this one away. Taken in at the 22.
Yeah, me and Chris played. We still get to the end with you. Like our kills and stuff.
3-0 after one on EA
It'd be like, dang, since cocaine, me and Chris just be in there by ourselves, duos. We be getting like 9-10 kills apiece. Let me do it. Look at this. I know my shit probably barely over one. No, I didn't drop
Baby,
back.
tell her to quit screaming.
I didn't drop back.
God
I'm
damn.
right.
The Pats at the
I'm
line,
right
ready to go.
1.0.
And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I was like 20 kills ahead.
Sure
I
the
was
guys that
smacking
you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, if they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt, they're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
I'm telling you, he had that gas mask.
I was in there. I just ain't see one. I ain't
Looking to
think
throw
people
on 2nd down.
That's come across when I put the notes. I was just saying.
Philip Dorsett holds it in.
So I was on top of the storage thing. I saw
yards.
there was one nigga camping.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Play action now, Winston. They'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag
You gotta be
routes,
extra
you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch.
Yeah.
But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to
That's
stop
why y'all two niggas going to the circuit. That's why y'all was a little bit ahead of me. But I was still on top. I was like, man, something telling me check. I know niggas can pop out from behind this or something. As soon as y'all niggas turned y'all back, this nigga started coming out the storage unit. I laid him down, but it was too late. Storm got me.
Jameis to throw it. Buying time.
You would have had that gas, but you would have fucked him up.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cole. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
A nigga will wait to the last second when the storm moves.
She just wanted to cut this in the cup, Rick.
So does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks.
I'm going to go and get up off here, bro.
Winds up getting picked off.
They'll run on 1st down with Cannon. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a 1st.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. They didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Play action. It's Darnold. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, a run with Cannon. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half as some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Niggas up in here laughing and shit. I was hot.
You still winning the division?
3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. The shotgun snap for Darnold. He's going to rifle one deep left. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5.
Neck to neck with that nigga. Well, I was going to be hit. All I had to do was beat D. Mush. He had the tiebreaker. All I had to do was beat him.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Jamal Adams
I'm over here with this other league, bro. My motherfucking player that I'm trying to build up, like, man, the XP so low, this nigga been catching dots, bro. I can't do shit over here, bro, with this low-ass XP.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Trash, dog. Can't be a nobody, dog. I mean, nobody.
Throwing, Winston. They'll set up the screen here to mix it. And he's only able to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup of 2.
Yeah. You know, it's a good lead, though, but goddamn, they need to fix that XP shit.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And he'll be taken down, losing
me, I came over here.
9-yard line.
I'm running my division. I beat the shit out of Chris.
Swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field.
Yeah, I beat the doze off his ass.
They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
Oh, good, man. Get back.
We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. They'll run on 1st down. Cannon, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Defense like them. They got Troy Apke. He got the same team that I got on the Patriots, but he got all these niggas.
They'll run. This is Cannon, and he'll lose yardage on the play.
Yeah, he got the same exact players, bro. Them niggas lighting up too.
Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter,
that bitch hurt my receiver, dog. I'm sick.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage.
Damn, I lost that nigga, bro.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Y'all can have all it. Oh, well, no parts of none of that shit.
But there wasn't no more AFC teams left. Everybody just picked on the fucking good AFC teams.
To throw is Darnold. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
Bro, how is he getting back there like that, bro? This nigga Troy Apke is back there, bro.
Turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
This nigga is picking off everything.
In the mix for Defensive Player of the Year. I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays,
get no deep ball
things that
on
get
that
our
bitch.
attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
Call it a gain of 4
These
on
niggas
first,
just
and
hurt
that'll
my
make it
star
second
receiver.
down.
I call that nigga my star.
On second down, Michelle.
What do you think this is?
And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating
Oh,
it. It allows their interior guys
to
to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. Working out of the gun, Winston. Dorsett making the catch.
Fuck me my motherfucking ball, man.
For only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the first down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, got the safe completion on third.
That's time for this shit, though. That's time for this shit. Right now.
It's a nifty return
Touchdown.
of 29 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
Picks all this shit, man.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Going for it all. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked
oh
off
my God. Shit, so fucking trash, man.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
He's going to let this one go deep. And incomplete. An excellent play downfield. Should have been picked off, really. But second down instead. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll keep it on the ground. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Now they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal.
Damn,
so
I got my players hurt, man.
At the 38. Michel. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
Look, I hurt my players,
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up
Trash.
second down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
Ready. Blue lady. White. Ricky. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch. Here we go.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Winston. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
After the penalty, it's Mixon. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. On 2nd and 12, Winston. Pass complete to his receiver, Pettis. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down. On third down, Winston. Able to find Isabella. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 37. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. From the gun, Winston. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
I think this is where we see how the game has moved along a little bit. Free safety, no blitz, but reads the play, has no responsibility in coverage, and takes a gamble and goes and gets the quarterback.
Wait, is that a spot, though, where when he's coming, the quarterback needs to be able to find somebody or not necessarily?
Has to, because with that amount of time coming from the free safety position, someone should break open.
Flush to his right. And he's got the hook up here, complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Steps away to his left. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted.
Let's go, man.
A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Count them now, 6 interceptions between last week and this week. Now, the 3 picks last week helped them to a win. They're in the driver's seat once more.
And they're the ones that are doing all the leading, aren't they? Right? The 3 interceptions last week, that led to a victory. 3 interceptions so far in this game, that has them out in front. We often think of the offense driving things. In this case, it's the defense, not just holding teams, but creating big plays for themselves.
There to stop him, Juwan Bentley. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
Get that quarterback.
Off of play action, Darnold. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The end result, 21 yards. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
On 2nd and 10, Darnold. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the linebacker Kyle Van Noy. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. They'll try to get this offense going with Michelle. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. On 2nd and 7, Winston. This to Jarwin. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Winston from the gun on 3rd down. Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up. His time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a 1st down. Back to Cannon again on 1st down. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
We're going to sign. Check Mike, check Mike. Let's get the ball.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. I think you'd have to say defensively, these guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under 20 points, right, on defense. And they've done that. They've held them. The problem is their own offense hasn't answered their challenge, which was to score more.
Yeah, exactly. I remember you saying magic number was right around 20, and the offense has been the issue. You're right. The Jets on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Now Darnold. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Matthew Ioannidis in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Here's Ryan Allen now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. This is taken at the 15. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go. I tell you what, it's kind of hard to imagine. They have not scored a single point, and yet they're in this position, a touchdown drive here, and they're in the lead.
Normally, when you have 0 on your side of the ledger on the scoreboard, you're a little bit discouraged. But when they look over and see their opponents, they don't see a number that's way out there. They don't see a number they can't attain. In fact, they can get it right here on this drive and potentially take the lead.
That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot 1st down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. First down, Winston. Flushed out right. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down.
Hey, we got 4 down.
On the ground is Michel. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a 1st down. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Now it's Mixon running right. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Now it looks like we've got a Patriot down, slow to get up. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back.
Ready? Flag, what do that? Tie it right. 3 down, 3 down. 3, triple team.
On 2nd and 12, Winston. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now Winston. Escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete. Coverage there by Brian Body Calhoun.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Winston on 4th down. That ball complete to Isabella. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. Now a 1st down carry. It's Michel. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
when we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. From the 22, Winston to Michelle on the screen. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Sony Michel with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Patriots have taken the lead. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now with a gain.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Switch. Green,
They're looking to throw this. Winston. And Winston lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And a 1st and goal coming up here inside the 10-yard line.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. They go again with Cannon. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A very valuable 9-yard pickup, and now they're set up a little better here for 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd and goal.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Derrick Henry. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. 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 I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish him off.
The score that puts him in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Let's go, baby. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. He's going to let it fly. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, 2nd down. They took their shot for the end zone, almost cost him.
And he made the right play there, knocking it away. But, boy, it looked like he had a chance to come down with the football. And if he does that, this thing is over. Instead, he leaves him out there with another chance.
Gets this one left side to Pettis. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Winston. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the 2nd quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Now Winston. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
Like 22 is coming, 22 is coming, Mike. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Back to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Zerline now for the PAT. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So they'll quickly now signal for the timeout. And it's definitely not looking good, but at least they'll have one final play to hope for that miracle and get him in the end zone. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now the pressure comes and he goes down.